Only 40% of you are subscribed. Fix that. I want to say thank you to my Patreon subscribers and my Twitch subscribers. If you want to help out the channel, you can actually help out for as little as $1 a month. Enjoy the video and have some fun. All right, we're gonna go to another intermediate video from last year of just pearly things, and we're gonna actually see kind of like before she blew the fuck up. And yeah, let's kind of go, because this is where it started to get like a little bit like yikesy. So here, shall we?
What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel. Today, I am going to be talking about 5 things that I've learned from watching Manosphere content for months. Anyone that's been following my channel knows that I have been reacting to the Manosphere for about maybe 4-ish to 6-ish months.
So this is just 4 to 6 months, and I don't want to make it seem like really bad, because she is some unique case of falling down a rabbit hole, even though I think is more akin to people like her actually making money off of this shit. Like I don't want to actually to seem like I'm just saying, oh, she's a bad person for this shit, because she agrees with some manosphere issues. It's fine to, and I will say this, I agree to some of the problems that the manosphere actually talks about. I agree that some of the problems are there. But the problem is the prescriptions that they give are just fucking unbelievable. Forced girlfriends for lonely men, or like them being mad because a woman says no to them, or you know, they want to pray to Saint Elliot and shit like that, and it's just like, y'all are fucking weird. But let's see what she's learned from watching Manosphere content for 6 months, and I've been watching it for longer, but let's go.
Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, that way you're going to be notified of my daily videos.
Okay, no, stop. Subscribe to my shit. Like my shit. Join my Patreon. Just follow me on Twitch. Do all that shit. Not okay, let's go.
For anyone that doesn't know, manosphere, I should look up the actual definition, but the manosphere is basically like men's dating advice and men's self-improvement advice.
No, it's not. It's in a lot of cases hate groups, because especially if you look at those shit that Andrew Tate actually does, and it's just, or the late ungreat Kevin Samuels. And no, I don't fucking lionize the dead. I don't give a fuck who he is. It's not dating advice. It's literally just, this is your problem. Your problem is women, and yes, you may have some things that you need to improve on, but the problem is modern women, and they have too many choices. The bitches. Like, that's what most of the shit is. That's what most of the shit is. You think I'm joking? I've been doing this content literally for 4 or 5 years now, and a lot of it is, oh, the bitches don't know their place anymore. And a lot of this shit, ironically, kind of links up with, you know, Christian nationalism. But yeah, according to Christian Walker, not Christian Walker. Fuck, there's a lot of super motherfuckers named Christian. Whatever the fuck that other dude name is, it's not Christian nationalism. It's just people claiming to be Christians and using that moniker. But let's go.
And it also includes something that's called the red pill. And I've never seen The Matrix, so I hope I get the analogy right. But basically, the red pill is when you take a pill and like the way that you view the world changes. So you see like all the bad parts of society, like the bad side of women. Yeah, so that's the red pill. Let me look up the definition of manosphere. The manosphere is a collection of websites, blogs, and online forums promoting masculinity, strong opposition to feminism, and misogyny. Okay, the manosphere are movements within the manosphere.
cut that shit. You should have just cut that shit. Like, for real. She should have just cut that shit. Because that's, like, yeah, no, she should have just cut that shit. But let's go. Let's go.
Includes men's rights movement, incels, men going their own way, pickup artists, and fathers' rights group. So I would probably describe it a little bit differently. I don't think it's like super misogynistic or like anti-women or anything. I really think it's just like pro-man and like helping guys like become a better version of themselves for girls. That's like how I would describe it. I do think that sometimes like men get a little too caught up in it and caught up in all the problems that there are in dating, because there's obviously a lot. But like that's how I would describe it.
So here's the thing about it, like, it's almost as if, like, so here, women go through the dating problems as well. Like, men aren't just, like, the only person that goes through dating problems. Like, I actually have female friends that aren't my type. And they explain to me that they go through dating issues as well. Like, for real. And one of the things that really fucking happens is, like, they run into entitled little boys that feel that they can say what the fuck they want, show dick pictures and all that other good shit to a woman, and she should just fall over or fall down on her knees or on her back and just give in to their stupid shit. But that's not how this happens. That's not how this goes, Chief. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. All right, let's go.
Okay, so I'm basically going to tell you as a female like what I've learned from watching men for like months just talk about their problems, because when you start to watch manosphere content, you really understand like men in a different way than you did before. I don't think society really talks a lot.
I've watched Manos, like, unless you just completely obtuse, I've watched manosphere content, and like I still, like, I am the divorced dad. I am somebody who pays child support, and I still don't understand the hatred of women. I don't. But all right, let's go.
A lot about men's problems, and so I think like in the mainstream media there's just a lot of stuff you don't really think about. So the first being men are very tired of being used for their money. So I've seen this theme like in the manosphere where,
and you know what, that's right, nobody should be used for their money, just like a woman shouldn't be used for her body. Like, I hate to do the whataboutism bullshit, but like, yeah, no, if you come out of dating thinking that this is what I'm gonna get from somebody, and just like that's all you see dating as, then you're doing it wrong. Like, you really are doing it wrong. You shouldn't be looking at somebody and saying, "Oh yeah, dating is about getting my dick wet or not having to pay my own bills." No, that's stupid. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. That's not what you should be doing when it comes to the reason why you date. Like, no, all right. But you know, reasons, right? But let's go.
The reason guys get super caught up in the manosphere and start watching men's dating content is because they've spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars on a girl. They've given these girls.
No, the fuck they don't. No, they don't. This is bullshit. If you are a guy, you spend hundreds of thousands on a girl, then you're fucking doing it wrong. You want a trophy. You don't want a woman. No, I refuse to believe that shit, because most of these motherfuckers don't have jobs anyway. But all right, let's go.
All this time, all this attention, and they end up like getting nothing out of it. And so I used to, if you look at one of my old videos, like we talked about like a guy paying on the first date. And I always said like I would never go on a first date with a guy if he didn't pay. And the reason, or on a second date with a guy if he didn't pay on the first one. And my thought process was, okay, if like a super attractive female came in and he had a first date with her, he'd probably pay. Or like a...
So this is that bullshit that keeping that whole, well, we need to stick to these particular rules type thing. That whole, oh wow, I can't talk right now because I'm trying to do this. This is where you get that whole, I need to keep these normalization standards up because this makes me feel good as a man. It's stupid. You know the reason why I pay for most first dates? I'll tell you, I pay for most first dates. I don't give a fuck. One, I invite them out. I say, you want to come with me, which means that I'm going somewhere and I want company. That's the only reason why I pay. Now, if it's somebody who invites me out, we have that conversation. You invite out. If you invite somebody out, you pay. That's how that rule goes. But a lot of these people, no, I need to feel like a man, so I need to pay. Fuck out of here. But let's go.
A model came in, and so like my thought process was he's probably not that interested if he doesn't want to pay on a first date. After watching the manosphere content,
he can just be broke. Like, hi, broke guy. By the way, did you know I have a Patreon? Did you know I have a PayPal? You can check the links down in the description.
For months, what I came to realize is a lot of guys are sick of being used by women. So women will go on dates with guys for food. They will literally just go on dates with guys with no intention of ever talking to them again. They just wanted a free meal for the night, and guys are really sick of it. So a lot of times guys will literally like not do that because they're just really sick of being used. That's why personally, like, I'm okay with in the beginning stages not spending a lot of money on the first couple of dates, because like,
no, you shouldn't spend a lot of money. If you think that somebody has to parade around and, prompt for you and all that other good shit, maybe you're dating for the wrong reasons. I'm just saying. I kind of refuse to say, oh no, I'm going to be this person because I'm going to do this for a person because I need to show that I'm the manly man and I can pay for this shit. No, fuck, I struggle too. I work a job. I do YouTube. By the way, did I tell you that I have a Patreon and a PayPal? Okay. All right. And by the way, you can actually buy bits on Twitch. Anyway, let's go.
If we don't know each other, like, what's the point? Like, me and my boyfriend, like, it took a while before we even went on like a super nice date until we like knew each other better. Okay. Second thing I've learned, men are afraid of marriage, but not for the reasons that women think. So women think that men are afraid of commitment. And in my opinion, I don't think men have changed in the past 100 years. So, 100 years ago, men were getting married all the time. So I don't think it's the long-term commitment that men are afraid of. From what I've seen, they're more afraid of the court system.
Yeah, okay. But that equity is swinging the other way too. It's not just because you are the woman that you actually get the custody of the child. If you can actually show that you can actually be a better parent, that's not a thing though. Okay, all right, let's go.
So if you get married and it doesn't work out, like, women can and will take all of your money. There are cases where men have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, spend their life savings, even if they don't have a kid with the girl. My friend.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, all right, let's go.
Not what it's called, but it's like when you when you have to send someone payments just for like being married to you.
Alimony. So you know what you do? You know what you do? And I'm not gonna say the stupid shit like have a prenup. No, you know what you do? You have your partner work. You don't take it as an affront to your masculinity that your partner works. What? No. My partner works so I don't have to do spousal support? What? No. But they may not feel me as a man. Hey. Divorce happens. Shit doesn't work out sometimes. You want to risk being a man that takes care of her after you no longer want to be with her? No? Then let her work. But she may have freedom. Hey. There's some things that you can do when she comes home to make her feel better. Okay, this is not Crimson After Dark.
From what I've seen, like, men are more afraid of that than the long-term commitment. Because if you ask most men want to be married at some point. It's the court system.
Yeah, I want to be married again. Maybe 2, 3 wives. Like, and I'm not making a joke to saying that like I need a harem, but like I really just I'm poly, All right, let's go.
That I really think makes men a little bit more hesitant about getting married. Okay, the third thing that I have learned from watching manosphere content is that women today are less marriageable than ever before. For a guy to find a girl that is agreeable.
How are they less marriageable? How are they less marriageable? And just to let you guys know, this is like when my rough draft, and now I'm doing it now. All right, but I'm just trying to actually trace the lines that I know are there. Let's go.
That is pretty, that is in shape, low body count. From what I've seen in the manosphere, it's a lot harder than women think. So honestly, like, I think girls have more leverage today that are in that category than ever before because girls are so rare that are in that category.
So I don't get the whole low body count. Again, unless she's spreading around STIs, I don't get the whole low body count. shit, I want a professional handle on my dick. I will. What, you know how to do a trick? That trick, like, you know how to do that trick? Show me. Like, it's like these guys are so fearful of the fact that that woman may have slept with somebody better than them, that they're fearful that they're not gonna measure up. And some of these guys aren't. Let's just face it. I have a 12-inch penis, and they have a 2-inch penis. But still, in all, like, why does it matter who? Again, if your partner isn't giving you a STI that's incurable and killable, why does it matter? Like, if she has a high or a low body count? And then some of these people equate body count with, like, oh, she made out with a guy. That's as good as sex. Like, no, that's not the same thing, dog. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. All right, let's go. Let's go.
However, on the flip side, men that are in like the top 5 to 10% have more options than ever before because so many more girls are willing to have sex with them, like, immediately, right away. So that's probably the third thing that I've learned, is that, like, finding a quality girl is harder for men than ever before. One, because men have to deal with all these games. Like, they won't even know if a girl's actually interested in them or just using them for their money, clout, like, whatever it is. Okay, fourth thing I've learned from the manosphere, and I'm not going to talk about if this is true or not true. This is just how a lot of guys see it. Women are always...
Wait. You're not going to talk about how it's true or not true. Wait, what? Wait, okay, all right, let's go.
Willing to leave you for a better option. That's the way a lot of guys think. So it's really important to...
Wait, like every human being? Like, the fuck? All right, wow, okay. So women are ready to leave a guy for a better option. And again, if that's the woman that you're with, you're doing it wrong. You have chose the wrong type of person. All right, let's go.
Some guys that you're the best option that she has. Because in a guy's mind, like, and a lot of girls do this, I'm not discounting that it exists, but they seem to think that it's very hard to find a girl that's not going to leave you for the next best thing. Number 5, men just really want to be appreciated. A lot of guys seem to think, and I would...
And again, if you're with somebody who doesn't appreciate you, then you should leave them. They should go. I don't care how much effort it took you to get that person. If they don't appreciate you, bye. The fuck? Like, wow. What is it with so many of these red pill motherfuckers who don't want to try, who don't want to learn how to be just better or try to get somebody else? All right, let's go.
Would agree that girls have inflated egos because all the time we're just told you're so beautiful. There's a million like DMs we have for like...
Yeah, but being told that you're beautiful and to not think that it's just a game that somebody's using to try to fuck you is a different story. Like, all right, let's go.
We have a million DMs telling us how great we are, how beautiful we are. So a lot of girls aren't really brought down to earth. Luckily.
Yeah, sure. Like, yeah. Like, this, y'all know that this is that whole nagging bullshit or negging bullshit. You negatively affect their confidence by not, like, reinforcing. Like, there are, I went out on dates with women who feel that while I really don't get compliments like I really feel like, and it's just like, it does something to them. It does something to where they feel that, and when somebody actually shows them attention, they're enjoying it, even though it's just like, no, you're a cool person. And it's not the problem that a lot of these guys feel that it is. It's not. Trust me, it's not. It's not. It is not. Because a lot of the women hear these compliments and they just think that, no, you're lying just to fuck me. But, you know, reasons and shit like that, right?
For me, I always had a friend group that was prettier than me, so I've been humble from a very young age.
Like, why do you say that about yourself? You look fine. I mean, like, I guess my standards for what a person looks like are a lot wider than most, but like, I don't mind. Like, I don't like, okay, yeah, sure. Maybe it's just me, but let's go.
You know, very low self-esteem. But when you are in a relationship with a guy, like, guys just want to feel like you appreciate them and you know how valuable they are. Because a lot of men feel really underappreciated in their relationships because women will do things like withhold sex if they don't do like chores or something, or they're always the ones, they file divorce in 70 to 80% of cases, women do. So men really just want a girl that like appreciates them and knows that the guy that they have is a catch. And it seems like men think that's more and more rare in present day nowadays. So yeah, that's 5 things that I've learned from watching Manosphere content the last couple of months. Let me know if you agree, or if there's any points that you think I missed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell.
All right, so here, and I'm not gonna do that video that just popped up. So you actually start to get an idea of some of the shit that she like starts to like really push and shit like that, and it's just like, it's getting kind of getting yikesy and all that other good shit. But maybe she'll turn it around. Maybe she'll see how some of these guys are and all that other good bullshit. Like not like yeah, sure. I hate to ruin somebody's burst somebody's bubble, but yeah, we're about to see some shit like okay, and we're gonna cut this section here. I guess it's gonna be more than a 3-part section. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll hear the rest of it in a second.
If I gave myself the power, where would I be? Was I